We should have asked her to help us. Oh, look who it is.
Samuel, my young soul, are you still haunting this pallid town?
There are a few things I have to clear up, some last boxes to check.
Careful now. They say in the details lies the devil.
I don't think that's what that's supposed to mean.
Perhaps not, but something to think about nonetheless.
I'll keep that in mind.
You know, I'm glad I ran into you. If I may bend your ear for a moment. I've been thinking lately about age, life, the turn of the clock. No one gets sharper with age. When do you think it's time to hang up the saddle?
A true cowboy rides until the last day they can ride.
I had a feeling you'd say that. I have a lot to think about. Thank you for your ear, but soon I must abscond.
He's thinking of retiring.
Sunday lunch with Mother is sacred. Call on me anytime, young Samuel. Anytime.
So he's thinking of retiring. Okay. Blackhawk Hotel, that's where we're staying, right? Oh no, it's the miners. Oh.
Locked.
So I have to walk past them jerks.
I should check the back.
My. Look what we got here.
Wonderful.
Is that Sam Higgs? Trying to get back in a newspaper game? I thought you got the message last night. Of course, it was hard to tell. Considering you let Declan do your talking for you.
Look, fellas.
You know, Basswood can be a dangerous place.
Well, so maybe consider just getting before something bad happened to you.
Trust me, I'll be out of here as soon as I can.
Good.
Declan's right down the street.
Watch yourself while you're in Basswood. 'Cause we'll be watching you.
Alright. They obviously couldn't get another job when the mines closed down, and they blame him for it. It is his fault for getting it closed down, but he also saved them, because if they'd still be working the mine, they could have ended up hurting the legs or getting black lung.
Been a while. This place used to be my home, or at least felt like it. Where is Dennis? He should be in here.
I'm at least looking around. Whose desk's this? Anything we can interact with? No. How about this one? I can't really interact with anything.
Dennis.
Oh,
Dennis.
Uh-oh. He's dead.
What happened? Who?
Did you do it?
Is that how I got blood on you? Did I?
I don't remember. See, it's been a while, a long while since I played this game. That's why I'm really looking forward to playing it again.
this, Sam. When you focus, you can think through any problem. Keep going. You got this.
Gotta focus on somebody else. Oh, hang on, there he is.
Sam, no. Focus on me.
How did I
Sam.
focus then?
Dennis is a distraction. Keep going. You got this.
I did focus on him.
Don't give up, Sam. You almost have it.
Where is he?
Focus on me, Sam. Dennis is...
Just
Sam, no. Don't think about that. Don't let it in. Focus on me, Sam.
kill them all.
Dennis is-
Kill them all. Murder them. I'm trying to focus on him. He disappears before I get a chance to. There he is. Focus on him.
Keep going. You got this.
I could just murder everybody.
Don't give up, Sam. You almost have it. Sam, focus on me, Sam.
It's that last one. It's difficult.
Keep going. You got this.
The last one's very difficult to focus on because there's too many of them. This one ain't too bad. He's right there.
Don't
Focus.
give up, Sam. You almost have it.
But then there's this one. This last one is very...
Sam, focus on me.
Oh,
Sam.
crap.
Dennis is a distraction.
Where is he? Kill them all.
Keep going. You got this.
This is the awkward bit. Murder, murder. There he is. Square.
Don't give up, Sam. You almost have it.
Oh, now back to this one where they're really close and there's loads of them. See, that's it. I got him.
This is Dennis's office. There must be some clues around. Sam, keep it together. You can solve this. Figure this out before Dennis dies again and the panic overwhelms you. Chest wound. What kind of weapon did this?
Bullet. That's a bullet.
Gunshot. The bullet went clean through. The killer must have been close. Where did the bullet go? Some IT documents. Nothing useful. Blood all over the monitor. Not much to go on. I need something useful.
Move chair.
The chair is pretty far away from the desk. But I don't think that's important. Chest wound. What kind of weapon did this?
Okay, now I've got to look over here.
Blood all over the monitor. Not much to go on. I need something useful.
Move chair. Move chair's the best thing to do. Move the chair out the way. Move it.
The chair is pretty far away from the desk. But I don't think that's important.
Move it. Move the chair out of the way.
What kind of weapon did this?
It was a gun. We didn't know it's a gun.
Gunshot. The bullet went clean through. The killer must have been close. Where did the bullet go?
Bullet impact, there we go.
The bullet stopped here. Small caliber like Dennis's gun. I need to find that gun. There's nothing useful in those drawers. Dennis had his gun on him at the wake. The blood got all over the wall here. Where did the bullet go? Sam, stop it! Come back to reality! But You didn't do anything! Dennis was already dead when you arrived, can't you see? Dennis was shot, and you don't even own a gun. How could you have done it? All you did was move his body, which is how your shirt got stained. Think about it, Sam. Calm down and think.
Why did he move the body?
You're right. I can see it. I have the complete picture now.
Who killed him then? What was he working on? Who's that then?
The blood on the shirt was Dennis's, but I didn't kill him. I found him dead. Blackout drunk, panicked. I stumbled to my car. Luckily, I ended up back at the hotel and not wrapped around a pole. Now, I know I didn't do it. The police, though, may not feel the same way. I need to search the area. See if I can find out why someone would murder Dennis. I need to find out why Dennis was killed. It may have something to do with Nick. Dennis's computer is still signed in. Seems like a good place to start. You didn't deserve this. No one deserves this.
Okay, journal. All these things to read. Anna. I told her everything about Dennis, the fight, the blood on my shirt. She took it better than I'd thought. She's worried. But she didn't freak out. Maybe things would have been different if I had learned to confide in her before. Frantically trying to solve Dennis's murder only made things worse. I realised I had to take a different approach. Calm down first, analyse second. Joel and the boys are still out for blood, as if I didn't have enough on my plate. They are clearly planning to celebrate Miners' Day by breaking my nose. I don't have time for distractions now. Walter's thinking about retiring. I believe it when I see it. Dennis is dead, shot to death at his desk. He often pissed off a lot of people, but who would do this and why? Gonna be home very late tonight. Sorry, I need to make an asshole understand how the world really works. I won't be able to make breakfast, but there's some waffles in the freezer and should be some. Okay. That's it. Urgent mail.
Emails between Nick and Dee. They're talking in codes. Nothing stated clearly. They didn't want to risk anyone learning of their meetings. Smart. Someone was watching.
I didn't forget to hear from you again. If you're willing to talk, I'm very willing to listen. I can make the meetup tomorrow, Nick. Oh, okay. Curiosity.
Whatever Nick was looking into seemed big, but he said it fizzled out.
Okay. From Nick to Walter Dotson. Curiosity. Hey Walt, so disappointed, but so to stop the story, it turned out I got to a dead end after all. But it looks next time I hope. Nick Waldron. To Nick. Curiosity. Nicholas, I hope you have a pleasant trip. You mentioned last week that you were on the brink of a big story. Things on our side have been rather lackluster. I'm afraid. I was hoping maybe you would like to share with this old owl what you have up your sleeve. Okay.
The puzzle comes together. Dennis was reading everyone's emails. He found out that Nick hadn't stopped his investigation like he'd told Walter. And that Nick was still talking to some informant. Then he decided to tell me. And now he's dead. I need to look through any notes Nick left in his office and check Walter's computer. They have to have something for me to go on.
So which
He must have
one's...
left some notes behind somewhere.
Which one's Nick's?
Walter also might have something on Nick's work. I should look around.
Journal update. Apparently Dennis used his IT privileges to read people's emails. He knew Nick was investigating something. Is this why he was killed?
If I had the code, I could get in here. They don't even work here anymore. Someone should really clean up this board. Valid question. Still not sure.
2341. Nick's supplies cupboard open.
Nick's computer is missing. Took it home to work or stolen?
Stolen.
The only thing she cared about then was looking at bugs and drawing them.
I left some pepperoni rolls in the fridge. Don't work too late. Okay. Take. Take it.
Nick wouldn't mind if I kept this, for old time's sake.
Nick's drawers. Can't look through them.
Nope. With something like 10,000 combinations, I doubt I'll stumble on it. I should keep looking.
2341.
Nope. And with something like 10,000 combinations, I doubt I'll stumble on it. I should keep looking.
2341 ain't the right one. What else could I look at? diary. 3121. No, it's not that.
4 digits. Wonder if that's the new code for the archives.
3121.
Thanks, Bug. Your obsessive snooping pays off. Nick always kept extensive records of his work. He was almost obsessive. How could there be so little information regarding his last investigation?
Oh, look at this. Read this. Unemployment skyrocketed after a mine closed. Very normal, flattened out in the last year or so. On the rebound, numbers looking good. Trend or outlier, need more data points. Now a passenger, Nick Waldron. Someone was watching him.
Nick was looking into the impact the closure of the mine had on Basswood.
Someone watching
What
him.
was he looking for? Nick was traveling all over. Train tickets, hotel bills, out of state even. He was tracking something. Or someone.
What was he doing? Contacts. 8 PM with D, twitchy guy, but might have something useful. 5 PM, second meeting with D. This is actually something, assuming he's not full of crap. Always wants to meet in spooky spots. Maybe he's seen too many movies. 10 AM with D, had to buy him breakfast and he said we couldn't meet anymore. Seems like a dead end. Before I'd lost him, glad he's talking to me again.
Nick had a contact. Same name as in the email. He was onto something big.
Who though?
What Nick was looking into was something big and dangerous. It's why he was so careful. It's possible Walter missed something. It could be worth checking his office.
Sis? Oh, he's our desk.
Walter always treated us like family.
That's his old desk. Journal update. It was tradition at the Basswood Jungle to have an end-of-year party in the office. Walter insisted on only paying for booze and food out of his own pocket. One year he even got presents for everyone, engraved nameplates for your desks. Now if anyone walks in here they'll see that we mean business, he said, beaming with pride. Walter started at the Basswood Jungle as a golfer, having dropped out of high school. After his father passed away, he climbed up the ranks over the years. He lives and breathes the newspaper, telling stories gets under your skin. He would always say, your comrades are family and we look after our own. Looks like he could never bring himself to throw out your nameplate, even after you left. Oh, bless. Anna's nameplate. She works here as well. Why don't we go and get her to come and help us?
So strange how calm it is out there when, well, this happened.
What's the password? Oh, for God's sake. Am I meant to know the password? Oh, bloody hell. I don't know it.
There might be something around here that hints at Walter's password.
Oh, my God. Password reminder.
Ugh. My heart's desire. It could mean a person, but also a place. Walter was never tech savvy. He just uses words that mean something to him. There's a good chance there's a clue in his office. That was just after Anna came on. And we really were a small clan.
Journal updated. Remember the day when Tara decided the Basswood Jungle needed a team photo? Nobody wanted to do it, but they couldn't say no to Tara without a good excuse. In the end, it only took her about half an hour to kill the entire office. Dennis said he'd be in the photo only if you would be there too. He knew you never liked forced fun, pub quizzes, organised team lunches. Your reluctance to pose for a photo was a safe bet. But you agreed. Tara was pleased with herself. A team photo only really matters if everyone is in it. Maybe she had a point. It's the only team photo the Basswood Jungle has ever taken.
He loves all his first editions, but Alice in Wonderland always came out on top. Wouldn't be surprised if that was his password.
Alice or Wonderland. Let's try it. Alice in Wonderland. Oh, there's this one. Favourite article.
Walter had this article framed after he saw the boost in traffic the Haven got. Basswood is his blood and soul. Wouldn't surprise me if he said it as his password.
Let's have a look around.
His granddad rock a thing? If so, Walter and Anna are both into it.
Okay.
Say
Sis.
for Walter that Judith is doing all right. She means the world to him. So much so that she could be his password.
Dear Mr. Dotson, as per your mother's wishes, I am pleased to inform you that your mother is well on her way to full recovery. Following a detailed and thoroughly medical examination, she is now fit to leave our care. As per my recommendations, Miss Judith will shortly leave for Costa Rica. The warmer climate will help bring her back to full strength. If you have any need of clarification, please contact me. P.S. Your mother asked me to remind you that your own medical exam with my colleague Dr. Chavez is long overdue. Of course she did. Cat photo?
Never looked happy a day in her life. Been Walter's cat for years. Maybe he set her name as his password. I can't imagine Walter getting a suntan at the beach. He can't stay still.
Hope you're not working too hard. Okay, password. Okay, password. Is it going to give me options? Enter password. Unlock. Basswood Judith Prime Wonderland. Let's try that first.
That's not it. I have to keep looking.
Preen.
That's not it.
It's not
I
the
have to
cat.
keep looking.
It's got to be Judith in it.
That's
No.
not it. I have to keep looking.
Maybe it's password then.
And I'm in. Let's see what secrets you got in here, Walter.
Inbox. Let's try inbox first. Help mail. Read. From Walter Dotson. Help. Bess, I want to extend my greatest thanks again for your help. You're a scholar and a saint. It looks like I was unnecessarily regardless. Thank you for putting my mind at ease, Walter Dotson. His report on Nick's crash. You haven't asked for one of these in a while. Nothing all that interesting here. Just another sad day by the roadside. West Virginian roads take more good sons than guns do. Open file.
Mostly standard so far. By the book. I see why Walter wasn't worried.
Okay. Narrative car found against the trees for any body debris. Fire started at or after impact and burned out with Nicholas Wood in the driver's seat. Skid marks and other traces suggest the driver was startled by an animal and exited the road at high speed.
Wait, that doesn't make sense. Nick would never drive without his seatbelt on. And he always kept his window open.
Airbags deployed, seatbelt was not on, windows were rolled up. Driver probably drunk and forgot the belt. The fire burned out a small area around the car but did not spread. Unknown if driver was alive at time of crash, but if so, did not survive the fire. Oh.
The car really burned, though that's very uncommon in most crashes. So, Walter got the police report from Bess. Nick was supposedly drunk at the wheel, which doesn't sound like him. And his seatbelt was off and his windows up, which both sound very wrong. Walter seemed to buy it, but I don't know if I do.
Is that it? Oh, I was going to read his sent message. Obviously not. We don't need any more. Let's get out of here.
So, did you come to the logical conclusion to this mess we're in? Just a hint. We should get out of town immediately. Nick was in over his head. Working on his own might have ended badly for him. Exactly. Like I said, you should get out of town. And the details of Nick's death, it doesn't sound like him. 2 years is a long time, Sam. He may have changed more than you know. Changed decade-long habits. I need to go to the crash site. Just remember, if you're right...
Sam? What's happening? Dennis. That's Dennis. What happened? Is he...
Anna,
Is
listen
he...
to me. Anna, I did not kill Dennis.
Oh my God, no. It's... How could this happen?
He died last night. Hours ago. Not much we can do right now. He asked me to meet him here after, but I was so drunk I arrived late. And the person that actually showed up killed him.
Your bloody shirt was clearly from this. That means you were here yesterday. It links you to the crime scene. And you've been running around town all morning asking about Dennis. It won't look good. We need to call the police.
They'll think I killed him. I thought I did at first. I have no alibi.
This is not about you. Dennis had a family. They have to know what happened. It's the right thing to do. Do you want Walter to find his body come Monday?
She has a point. Someone is gonna find him eventually. Involving the police would only slow us down. I'll be more efficient on my own.
Efficient and possibly friendless. You've already trusted Anna once. I suggest you keep on that road.
He's right. Leave right away. Call the cops. Yeah. We already trust her.
But not that phone. Use one of the landlines here and don't leave your name.
You remember I'm a journalist, right? I know how to keep things confidential.
Also, I think whoever did this might be linked to Nick's accident.
This is about Nick? The crash?
I'm going to the crash site to confirm my suspicions.
I'm going with you.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
You trusted me before. It's only fair I do the same for you. I'll call the cops from here so they can't track us.
All right. Here we are.
Barely looks like anything happened.
It's been a week, but we'll find something. I know we will.
Is it okay if I stay here? I don't think I'm ready to...
Sure. My dad will be good company anyway.
You mean you're over-focused to the point of non-reactive thing? I remember. Especially how you always end up being right, somehow. I hope. I don't know what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, me neither. This is the place.
Crash site. It's like a mix between Life is Strange and Sherlock Holmes. Murder mystery.
Nick, I'll get to the bottom of this. First, gather the clues. Cold, hard, plain facts. It's the only way I'll know what really happened.